here we are.
Yep.
Back for more. Hey everybody, this is John.
This is Nerd Leader.
And hope you all been enjoying Chrono Trigger. Nerd Leader's put in a lot of work on that. We're gonna do some little different with that. The plan is to kind of edit it and put all the endings together, and we may do like a commentary over it, just kind of thoughts, reviews, feelings on Chrono Trigger. You know, excellent game, by the way. Maybe one day we'll sit down and we'll do something with Chrono Cross, although probably not so extensive because of how many different endings there are for that game. I gotta say, multiple ending games. When I hear that, I'm like, is it more than like 4? I'm out. It's like, man, I got other shit.
I don't think Chrono Cross has as many as you're thinking. It has tons of characters. It has like 50 characters.
It does. I thought that had a number of. I thought it had a bunch of.
I'm not saying it doesn't have multiple endings, but
Well, I know it does, because I know it has like the developers room that you can get to, which is killing Lavos, and that one is super fucking hard.
Well, there's like about 12 in Chrono Trigger, and I want to say there's more like about 6 to 8 in Chrono Cross, but I could be wrong. Like,
we're looking it up right now.
Okay. You do have to go to the game 3 times if you want to get all the characters. And there is stuff you can only get on New Game Plus. Something different in Chrono Cross than Chrono Trigger is, on New Game Plus and Chrono Cross, all enemies have double hit points.
12 main endings.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. So it's just as many. Wow. I forgot there were so many.
So there are 2 endings on your first playthrough, the bad ending and the true ending.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, it's not Lavos, it's the Time Devourer. And then with New Game Plus, there are an additional 10 endings.
Okay. You know, there's only a couple in Chrono Trigger that you technically have to have it be New Game Plus. Maybe only like one of them.
Okay.
I guess I just, you know, I played Chrono Cross quite a bit. I just forgot there were so many endings to it.
I'm gonna see if we can get through Foresight tonight. This one's probably not gonna go on as long because I have to be at work kind of early tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
I was hitting Nintendo cancel. Yay. Go.
You know, I can't remember. What button do you push to attack in, modern Zelda games, the ones that are open world?
My God. I'm not sure. I don't... Pretty sure it's O. Or what O would be, so that's A. frogs don't take much. Oh, man, there's a chunk of experience that nobody leveled on. Glad he didn't bring some trees with him. Ugh. Ugh. That was the best target for that.
Yeah, I remember when getting to the point where I could just take these guys out, being like, finally I'm strong. But, I mean, I was only kind of strong, but I felt like I was strong. I guess I don't necessarily mean automatically outside of battle, but in battle, just being able to kill them pretty fast.
Yeah. How armored was that frog? Jesus Christ.
Well, they're weak to, like, aren't reptiles weak to ice in this?
I think so. Oh man. I should have sold some stuff before leaving Saturn Valley.
I don't remember, does Rust Promoter affect their stats, or does it do direct damage? This direct damage might be a weird way of saying it. You know, does it do damage, or does it, like, debuff them? I can't remember.
I think it's a debuff.
Okay.
You know what?
Oh, okay. I think that works on the trash can guys.
You know, I've never thought to try it on them.
This game likes making you walk through places with this music, doesn't it?
What's your deal, toy?
I have to say that as much weird stuff and stuff that should be technically considered creepy goes on in this, this game's not creepy enough quite to warrant that music, you know what I mean?
It is Goosebumps creepy for sure. Zombies are still on the floor in here. No. No, they're not. Ah, they're in the cage.
What an interesting statement, Nintendo.
What's the problem? I don't know, you left your family to get eaten by zombies? What's the fucking problem, bro?
You have to go off screen or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this is one of those things that the first time someone else saw me do it back, like, as a kid, they were, like, blown away by the fact that I was able to just take a bus. Like, what, you don't check everything?
Yeah. At no point did these three kids just say, "Nah, I think we'll just wait for traffic to fucking clear."
Yeah.
Okay. On the other side of that truck there is
Uh-huh.
the end of the traffic jam.
An actual not payphone, but I guess that would kind of suck to be stuck with that. Maybe with only a payphone. I feel like the game does that to you a couple times, doesn't it?
I think so. Yes, yes, I'm very aware.
What do you get rid of?
I'm not gonna keep the slime generator on me, and I don't need the jar of fly honey anymore.
I know it can be prudent to do so, but you don't need to do the mine yet, do you?
Drugs.
Yep.
The fuck is he?
It's not one of those things that takes forever for him to get here just because of the... Oh! Is he on the other side of the traffic jam?
He can't reach me out here. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
That is a jump.
If it's it's because you passed up the last weapon upgrade. It was the bionic slingshot, which has higher damage but less hit.
Oh, yeah. God damn.
What is that, 70 each?
Yeah.
Hey! Nice.
Jeff was like, you guys got new weapons. Fuck you. I don't get a new weapon. Nice.
Yeah.
No.
You have the side power that lets you go to that, right?
Yeah, but it didn't hurt to have a freebie.
Yeah. There's UFOs and some other kind of metallic energy out here, right?
Yep.
It's orbs and robots, right? Or the orbs not metallic.
I don't think the orbs are metallic, but the orbs do explode.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. Where about dinosaurs?
They're actually the enemy I tend to think of when I think of this place.
Nice. Oh.
Guess the boo goose are tough.
As you say that, well, I don't get taken a single hit from him.
Looks like Jeff's already sunburnt.
Yeah.
I don't remember, does that have degrees to it?
Nope. Once you got it, you got it.
Ooh.
Okay. So there's two things to note here. One is that it's the most busted slot machine ever put in a game. And again, the end of the traffic jam should be coming up. Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they got rid of it?
Yep. But no, the traffic jam, like if you clip through, it ends like right here.
Is there actually something there, or is it just cars?
Just cars.
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson.
have out of spite. As soon as I got around, walked all the way back and took the bus again.
I did consider doing that when I walked back. Was like, man, if I gotta walk.
Yeah. Another reason that I did it is I have walked these tunnels. I'm thinking there's got to be treasure boxes in there.
Straight SimCity music going on here.
Yeah. He looks like he's out of SimCity too. I feel at least in the Nintendo version.
It's important that his cheeks are red.
I mean, he's an annoying reveler. Like I say, I'm not sure if this guy's controlled by a Gygus or if he's just a, you know,
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
I recall Forsyth being a really hard town to grind around. But there are, like, the cabs that randomly pop up.
Is this place already full of stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I remember there being a reason I went back to the ground in the desert.
He's going to cry into his cappuccino. Sure.
You have people walk around crying, holding a mug of cappuccino. So, you know, baristas are also tend to be known for their eye patches.
Ah, here it is. Yeah. This is fighting cars. Damn.
Yeah. I remember this being like somewhere between the crocodiles to about here. It kind of stops being that way a little bit after this, but there being a lot of enemies that it's like, did it hit an S or did it kill somebody?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Do you have to do Moonside without Paula?
There's not an ATM on Earth that would let you take that much money out at once. Well, there's no ATM I will ever be able to access that will give that much money out at once.
What would you say the upper limit is?
Most of the ATMs I deal with, they are like, you need more than $400? Walk your ass inside.
That's why you got money. You went to a public service.
How dare I? I do feel like that was aimed at me.
I guess I missed it. What would they say? I looked away.
She yelled out, "Huge!" That's right, Ness. No one wants to see your peace sign.
Remember, can you bring in photographs?
But remember that guy.
I know you do come back to him and he's important later. I just couldn't remember if you could actually do that.
Well, I was gonna say, remember that guy because he's the guy that creeps on the chick that takes over for the Runaway Five.
Ah. You do need to go back to the museum at some point, though. I think you have a different place in the game.
No, I think you do got to go back in there. I don't remember.
Ah, that means the flag was then.
Yeah. At least the music in this game is a real banger.
You're right. Where is that guy 90% of the time? I forgot he toured with them. Yeah, because I was like, no, he's just a guy in that one scene, but no, here he is right there. But he also won't be able to get the bad seed, really.
Oh man. Not how contracts work. They'll say, hey, you got... They'll break out the line from the Goonies. Right, get the fuck out of my way. Let's see here. If I recall... Everdread gets shot, I guess, after Paul was kidnapped.
Yeah, it's either right outside of the cafe or it's right outside of the department store. I feel like it's right outside of the department store.
No, it's outside the cafe.
Okay.
How old are you?
I mean, this is all foreshadowing, right?
Yeah.
Oops.
What is her obsession with people staring at her hips? Does she have unsightly hips? Is there something wrong with them? Damn! Nearly 300 damage.
Oh wow.
Crazy bag lady turned back to normal. Bet she did after that. Annoying rebel.
Remember the bag ladies being dangerous because they sometimes wield both bags of good in one big attack, but like, what is it that these guys do?
Nothing. Not that I recall. They do debuffs on you.
Ah,
So they'll like lower your guts and things like that, but I mean you don't need a high gut stat to get through this game.
yeah,
It just gets you through it faster, you know?
yeah.
Extra cranky lady.
It is interesting that they're doing gut-slowing attacks are more attacks that make them take longer to kill. It slows you down in a kind of an odd sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Handbag strap.
Oh. Ouch.
Heading back to the desert.
You have a chance to get off on the way? I guess you can get off at stops, can't you? I forgot about that. I guess you could go all the way back to, like, Onett and just get off on any stop on the way, right?
Tucson. The farthest you can go back is Tucson.
Okay.
Then you have to walk back to Onett.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's not, like, a highway to it.
Yeah. Which is weird. I don't know how Onett gets any sort of commerce, but okay. Just gonna get rid of some things that I know I'm not gonna use.
What are the strongest foods you can buy right now? You buy a picnic lunch yet?
Probably. Pizzas are probably the strongest food item I can just buy.
Ah.
Damn.
Oh, for some reason I thought you had to use like the fly jelly on them or something.
I don't think so.
Okay. They're just from what the monkey said. You probably just have to come back later. But from what he was saying, is like, he's not getting around food or anything smelly or gross. And it's like, isn't that stuff described as being gross? And food. What'd you come back over here for? Just to talk to the monkeys?
I thought I had to.
I think you just need to go get her still in the store now.
Well, I can't get into the department store yet.
Have you tried after you had those flags and stuff? Oh, okay. Ah. You have to help the Runaway Five? Do you have to go talk to that one dude? He's digging the hole? Has he dug his hole now that he ate?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Yep, he dug his hole.
Hey.
Fuck yeah. Alright, now have a bunch of those. Awesome.
This is the dungeon with all the moles that are the third strongest, right? I remember at like one point, I all know which order they are. It ended up being like, I think one of the first ones I fought was one of the stronger ones. It's fine, they're all exactly the same, and it's a matter of how the luck of the fight draws out.
I think they're all the same strength.
Good.
Well, actually, I think what it is, and I'm probably wrong about this, but I think as you fight them, it doesn't matter what order you fight them in physically, you get the stat growth is
Good.
based on which, like, how many fights you've had. Man. Ah. Okay, you gotta let me through. Thirsty coil snake could be a problem. Yes, he can. Ooh. Yeah.
Seeing that was just one creature, that's a pretty good experience.
Yeah.
Wow.
God damn it.
Eesh.
That's what I wanted to do that whole time.
this the place where first place stuff's been straight up poisonous?
No.
Where was the first place with poison?
That is a good question. I want to say there were some enemies in the valley after Tucson.
Yeah.
Like when you're on your way to the Happy Village. I want to say there's some villains up. There's some creatures up there that can poison you.
Okay.
God damn it, Ness. Fuck. I've been getting that a lot. Like, the frequency that I've been getting that is really starting to just be like, what the fuck is going on, game?
I wonder if it has to do with, do you usually play this game in longer sessions? I know that might sound odd, but like, you know what I mean? How like, there are some effects like that in games that basically get counted differently if you've loaded than if you just keep playing.
I don't know.
I wonder if like how often you actually go straight up all the way home is a factor. Although I know that that's happened once by going rather out of the way to check it. Ropes and ducks.
May not have needed to go that hard. Yeah, maybe I did.
These guys are kind of dangerous, but remember those ducks are from the dungeon that Jeff was doing by himself.
Oh yeah.
You didn't destroy it. It just tamed us now. Now I guess it can be used for the proper purposes. Oh, an offensive aura. Hey. Wow. Good level up.
Yeah.
So they're running away from you, but they'll definitely join a fight.
I think this is one of the first dungeons that I'm just like, I start to get, like, exhausted with this game.
It's just like, and here's a new kind of bullshit.
Yep. Well, it's more just like, you gotta fight 5 bosses, and the dungeon is a sprawling maze.
Yeah.
Okay, game.
The fact that I want to explore every corner and make sure I see everything and find everything makes, yeah, some of the dungeons like this one rather exhausting. I mean, this is one of the first dungeons in this game that it's practical to leave it, go back somewhere to heal, come back to it, you know, like...
Yeah.
You know, I was saying it's totally impractical in the other ones, but they're not as made for that. Oh yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff about, you know, dungeons in this game.
I am the 3rd strongest.
Yeah, this game has some crazy enemies.
Even the ducks are after me. Number 3. No. Yeah. Yeah, the diamond dog. It's a thing too. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What was I saying about hating this dungeon?
That's a big defense difference.
Just don't want to fight so many ducks. Oh my god. Alright, we're doing this. Paula, I cannot have you missing right now. What the fuck are you doing? And I gotta get back to a phone. Well, I just gotta get back to the exit mice, at least. Yeah, maybe I'll just stay down here and grind for a little while after I've... Just one duck? You fool! Oh my god! Nessa's beautiful, beautiful face!
This way.
Just kept me a goddamn break game.
I don't know about it. Alright.
Yeah. What a little overkill there, but fuck snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Ah, thank God. Game the system. Ah, damn. This 9-year-old boy has more money than I do. Please donate to the stream.
Yeah, I guess that's one solution. I was gonna say it's because you're not hitting enough spaceships and baseball bats.
Oh, well, that's true too. It is funny, you know, I can get up here and chill all I want. We do not have a Patreon. We don't have anything. So we just need you to just imagine your money in our wallets. Oh, man. Okay, let's try this again. Do. Oh, it didn't grab the other one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Jeff, why? Why have you failed me?
I noticed they've taken a nefarious design to this dungeon and put the tough poisonous creature as a high spawn rate right at the beginning cross point.
Yep. This game is very fuck you. Paula not have life up or healing? I guess not.
I want to say, I don't think she gets it. It's Pooh who has that also, right? He's your second healer.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. There we go. Get him. Get him. Man, Ness over here just laughing the poison off.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take your word for it that you poisoned me. Yeah.
Ooh. I remember there being some enemies that kind of effect is important for, right? You kind of have to lower there a few times, get some hits in, and they'll be like, get rid of all status effects, they'll use that mist or whatever, right? Or the blue ray or what, I can't remember what it is. But...
Oh, yeah. Game, you are killing me with this. I seem to be doing that more often.
Yeah. Like using it consistently on them, but also saving it for them.
Yeah.
That is a thing about kind of making like a RPG level design is stuff that makes the player choose what kind of resource it's a drain on.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing to claim.
Fuck!
Shit. Oh, shit.
And I can't run away from this fight. I'm mad. Oh my god, am I mad right now.
You have to wait for it to wear off? Or do you need to use stuff like spells and bottle rockets?
Oh my god, I am so mad. Yeah, you know, game screwed me in good there.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's funny because something that can make areas seem a little empty sometimes is how much there is spots that can either be crammed or empty.
Yeah.
Snakes. Uh-oh.
We're just gonna run. I don't want to get too far ahead of Paula.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, there's all the different kind of people out here.
Come
And
on.
a clown up there, huh? Yeah. Oh, they forgot there's even a vendor out there. I thought there was a dock right here. Do you ever get life as a spell?
Yep. You get 2 of them.
Oh.
One is like a half heal, the other is a full heal.
Yeah. How much do they cost? Like,
They cost a lot.
Okay.
It is more cost effective to have cups of life noodles or horns of life.
Okay.
Trying to remember where the fuck the hospital is in this town.
You can check the map. Oh, I forgot you were. I forgot that's something you have to look around in this.
Actually, now that I've come all the way back to town, I'm gonna run back to the hotel real quick. Call in Escargo Express and have them take some things off of me. Wait. Saw someone over there. Goodness. But I was chasing butterflies.
Back alley deals more important.
Yeah.
Picture postcard. Oh yeah, this is a project.
There we go. got that damn butterfly.
Made you chase him, didn't it?
Did, jerk. Go ahead, stay. Man.
You know, it's funny, because you could make all the loot jokes you want, but something funny about there not being enough, here. Beds in a hotel room in a game where its healing is to get recuperative level rest. You can't really do that with two people in a single wide bed. You know what I mean? Like, you need to just be like, oh, I'm laying here, healing my wounds. Sorry, something got out of my mouth.
Nah, you're good. Well, you know, and at least it's like an overnight stay. It's not like second edition Dungeons and Dragons where I need to get 10 hit points back. I have to stay in bed for a week.
You know, it's funny because I used to think that was really silly for like a lot of reasons, but like I know it makes sense if you're trying to be realistic or whatever, but I feel like that's a part of the game's time economy that was kind of lost when it became really easy. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that kind of like some of the restrictions on some spells.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little too harsh, so it wasn't a thing anymore. I was like, I see why they did it. I'm not saying it should be a thing necessarily. I'm not saying, you know, the game is unbalanced without it. It's just like, think about how different a long rest is from what healing used to be in second edition. I mean, think about revolutionary a short rest. You know what I mean?
I didn't need 2 butterflies in a row, but I'll take them. I will always take butterflies.
Kind of like as bogus as that trip to the hospital was. That's kind of important in this game's like resource. What is it worth it aspect.
Yeah, that.
So I really thought they'd have a doctor up there, but I understand why they don't, because they're like, I don't know, what's it worth to you? You know what I mean? What you just experienced is basically why I went from a party of 4 monks to a party of 3 monks and a white mage in Final Fantasy 1. It wasn't so much the walk back, sure, that's part of it, but it was more the experience disparity. Like if you're down in Mount Gold or whatever, like, you know, like, suddenly one of your guys dies to like a bogus attack. It's either, well, I have to give up the progress I have, or get him way off from everybody else.
I wish it would give me more warning about sunstroke than what it does.
Basically not really telling you until you actually take a damage from it.
Yeah.
It's a movement-based damage, right? Because like poison is just over time, but heat stroke and like tears are numerous steps, right? They just time?
It's time.
Okay.
I don't know, it might be a little thing. Fuck, dude, get out of my way.
It's just duck and a noose. when eldritch abominations are less disturbing than just natural things.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was making a joke about it just becoming a normal noose, but it doesn't even imply that. It implies that it stays a noose man. It's just a tame noose man. But no, here. That's the right one.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
Into the pile with you. You know, while I got somebody watching, I do want to plug Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I don't know what time yet. We're gonna be playing Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
So, you know, something to look forward to. We love our obtuse, obscure, weird as balls RPGs. And
you know, it's funny because most obtuse thing about that game is how it doesn't present itself like an RPG. It doesn't present situations like you need to grind at all. It doesn't present it like you need, like, resources in the way you do.
yeah.
I could see someone trying to... It's funny because I feel like the second game tried to be more of an action game and the third one even more so, but like... I'm not saying it's not got action elements to it. It's kind of like if you could move around in, like, Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy X-2 in combat. But it's definitely essentially a turn-based combat, RPG.
Yeah.
Do you remember how blind works in that?
No.
You know how you have a bubble that within that bubble your accuracy is reasonable?
Yeah.
It makes that like super teeny.
Oh, okay. I didn't play through it, but I have played it recently. At least within the last... No, it's been more than a year since I played Parasite Eve last. Time sure flies when... Well, I was gonna say having fun, but, no. Yeah, no, something to look forward to, for sure. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, come hang out with us. It's not like you guys have families. No, sure you do.
These guys are poisonous.
You too. Yeah, fuck that guy.
What is the next outside area past north side? It's like, I know you end up in that coastal town, but I feel like there's... I don't remember how you end up there. I don't remember if you take, like... Is it...
You crash the helicopter. Yeah, I think you take a helicopter crash.
Okay, because you can't physically walk past Foresight, it's the end of this particular route, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you take the helicopter.
Okay.
No,
I guess...
you don't take the helicopter because Pokey takes the helicopter.
Do you learn teleport from, like, the monkey? That lets you go back to where, like, Jeff was from or something like that. But now you have, like, the eraser so you can go, like, do something slightly different.
You don't get teleport. Because the first one that gets teleport in the party is Pooh.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought you learned it before you got him. So I thought isn't there some scene where a monkey just shows up and is like, right into a wall?
You know what, you're right, but I was thinking that was Teleport 2.
It might be.
No, because he runs in a straight line and then he hits the thing and explodes. So you're right, that is how it is. Fuck. How much of this game do I not remember?
Yep. Since RPGs have mostly turned to the, like, action variety, is it less about the ability to withstand damage and more about not getting hurt nowadays? Like in, 16, you mostly avoided damage as opposed to tanking it, right? And healing up.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of that way in the remake of 7. Because think about how much of 7 was tanking damage, healing after combat. Tanking damage, healing after combat. Now, like, if you couldn't heal, then you were in danger.
Yeah, well, in, like, the 7 remake and in 16, you know, one of the main reasons you don't want to take damage is because it knocks you prone. And then you gotta waste time, you know, getting up, and then that deals damage to you, and then you take damage while they're, like, kicking your teeth in. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's more about, movement and shit like that, but, you know, think of the audience for those kinds of games, that they're gonna be...
Well, I wasn't so much explained as I was thinking about why is the healing economy so different, but that's why, you know, it's cause, like...
It's the target demographic. Okay, look, and I'm not trying to be negative on this demographic, because, like, I fall into a slice of the Venn diagram here, but it's aimed at people that watched a lot of Eastern media, anime, and manga, where primarily the protagonists, what do?
Like dodge around and hit stuff.
Yeah, they move so fast that it went right through them. Like, okay. And the character that can just sit there and, like, tank damage is usually some sort of side character.
Well, I guess tank damage might be the wrong way of saying it, but, like, because I even mean that about your, like, lesser hit point characters in this. Like, okay, it's something like Final Fantasy VII Remake or, Elden Ring, you're a lot more likely to heal in combat than you are in this. That's more what I was talking about, kind of the difference in post-combat healing. I'm not saying I didn't do that at all in the 7 Remake. I did a lot of just, like, going out all on stuff and then healing afterwards or finding a bench, but, like...
The bench will never not be fun. How that got past groups, how that made it to the final game, I will never know.
Who all could you have as the first person in your party? Because I remember, I can picture Cloud, Barrett, and Yuffie sitting on the bench. Could you ever do it as like Yuffie, or not Yuffie, Eris or Tifa?
Yes.
Okay.
But in the first one, or in the remake, or the first remake part 1,
yeah.
I think there's only one section of the game where you control someone else.
And is it Barrett?
Yeah, in the Shinra Tower.
Good.
Because he's running around with Red 13.
Because he's the one I remember doing it with myself.
I do think Barrett will sit on the bench.
You never lost Cloud in the remake so far, did you?
No.
So here's a question. How much of the next one will Sid be the main character? Remember, they made him party leader after Cloud disappeared. In his sleep, no less.
Yeah.
He woke up and they're like, hey man, you're party leader. It's like, what? I want to say in the original 7, the people that had running around in the world, I guess running around on the map, models for were him, Cloud, and Tifa. I want to say they were the only people you could have be the leader of the party. I might be wrong?
No, you never controlled Barrett in the original.
Wow. Did anyone else wear the Holmes hat or the toy? You have to put it on, right?
She can't use it.
Oh, you'd be able to see from here? I thought she had to have it in her inventory. I guess if I put it on her, I didn't mean make her wear it. I meant
No, she's the one I want to use it if it's giving that kind of bonus. I mean, yeah, no, she needs it.
Does it have any other special qualities?
I'm at the wrong screen to know. Okay, so yeah, no, those are 2 stats she needs.
What does luck affect with this?
Say it factors into criticals as well. It factors into. I want to say it's just a stat that factors into everything.
Okay.
This is your catch-all stat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, my.
Part of the reason I ask is I know every now and then, even if it wasn't necessarily the intent of the way they made it, that a stat like luck can ultimately have like a better effect on something like evade chance than the speed stat, even though the speed stat's the one that's supposed to be the foundation, you know what I mean? Kind of not necessarily a normal play, but if you get it high enough, it turns out that it affects it more or something. Yeah, you know.
So when it comes to that level of game math, I am not sure if there are characters that would benefit more from increasing their luck or their speed.
Okay.
That is... I'm sure there are people out there that do know that. I don't know that. I've never gotten out the spreadsheets for this game before.
You know, it's funny because even though this could be considered a weirder, more esoteric game, what your abilities do is more straightforwardly understandable than it is in Chrono Trigger. Does that make any sense? It's like, you know what I mean? Kind of like Chrono Trigger.
They went out of their way to give them odd names.
Well, yeah, like everything. Well, everything's like kind of oddly personally specific ability, and I know they're just rather basic abilities, but like you said, the naming convention kind of is like off in some kind of odd way.
Yeah. What does Slurp do?
Yeah.
But, you know, at least the tooltip is a little more forthcoming in Chrono Trigger, and
Yeah.
and that's because, you know, when you have those things selected, it'll tell you, it does this. In this game, you have to dig it out of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something I do kind of miss with these older games is long-term resource management. You know, not that I'm not saying I never have fun with like games like Final Fantasy Remake or Kingdom Hearts where you can replenish your resources like magic points through something like combat, thusly kind of get yourself an endless string. But like, there is something to, you know, what do I have left by the end? Do I actually have to get all the way back out of this dungeon? You know, after I get out of here, do I have to walk back to town?
Yeah.
I mean, this game very much has that kind of stuff. It's like, eventually you'll be able to teleport and stuff, but at this point, after you're done here, you have to walk all the way back to town. Now, I know that there's a place to heal between here and there, a place to buy shit, but you know. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, no, this, this game finds reasons to drag you back to town.
How far in the game would you say it is until you want to start keeping items on yourself to heal yourself with, like cups of life noodles, stuff like that? I'm not saying like loading yourself down, but being like, no, I need to have at least one of these on somebody, or one on everybody, or something like that.
I mean, ideally as early as possible.
Good.
The expense of it is what really is
How much do they
prohibited
cost?
that early on. It's over 1,000, and it's in
Okay.
Saturn Valley. That's another reason that it's kind of like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
There's very few places in the game to purchase these things.
Well, and also they make Saturn Valley a place that's not the easiest to teleport in and out of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. We're talking about resource management. I was just thinking about how this game gets to a point where she's just using that. Are you full?
Just trying to decide who to give that to. Because they are both really low. But, you know, I need her to keep hitting, like, this guy really hard. Whew. Man, I have leveled a bunch down here.
Yeah.
That only tells me that I've not been grinding enough.
Well, you didn't grind it all in the desert. You just were like, "Eew," right around it.
That's true. That's true.
Like, think about it, when you were a kid and got to the desert, you were like, hey, a place it into it to itself, weren't you?
Now the part that sucks. Which mole's left alive?
Oh, is there only the strongest one left?
Yep.
I didn't realize you got through that many already. You've been killing them so quick.
Oh. Fuck that Betty bear. But you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm super low on resources. So we're gonna go ahead and do this.
You can just have them on you, right? Like, generally in the game.
Yep.
Are there only the two of them, or can you, like, build up more than that?
Hey, you know, I don't know. Nice.
It's up to him, like, stop every time you save.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
Wow. Hey, cool. So I have to say, you know, I think one of the complaints I have about the modern action RPG is, I'm not saying all of them, but one's kind of like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy 16, is they need to do a better utilization of magic.
That was the biggest gripe that I had with 15.
So
I just felt incredibly discouraged to use magic. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. You have to go out and draw it like you do in, like, Final Fantasy VIII. But
it's like Final Fantasy 8 with extra steps, though, right?
yeah, you gotta build spells with the elements that you've drawn, and then you can only use it like a handful of times, and then you've gotta go out and do it again, and it's just like, how about a system where I have a resource that I always have on me that allows me to draw from this knowledge that I have accumulated? We can call this knowledge spells, and we can call the resource that I keep on me magic. Points, magic points. You say, okay, MP. We can call it MP.
Boys, Judd's thinking on. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, well, I've already been this way.
There are some holes or stairs or directions you didn't go, right?
I mean, we'll assume so. If there's still enemies, there's still moles.
Yeah.
So I haven't been somewhere. So get ready for the next 10 hours of this stream. No, I will. I'll try not to make this the sequel to Fallout London.
If you remember at one point, there was a way you went down, you fought a mole, and there was a way up past him, but you didn't go that way because you had to go back because Paula died.
I believe you're right, actually. Yeah. Oh, man. Ah. Damn. Damn. Don't it, Jeff? What did I just say? Work. Let's see a present up there. No, I haven't been this way. Ah,
So it's both a like well, it brings back to life and gets rid of all stats effects. Interesting.
damn.
They're like, how about more newsmith?
Fine, game, goddamn. Need to level up anyway, I guess. Damn. Guess just walked up and said enough.
Yep.
Egg becomes something. Sure, I mean, there's an advantage to being dirt. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's there. God damn.
There was that the last one?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess the music changed. It's normal desert again. Yeah. Bugging you now. So if you did take a break there, would you show up again at like a rest location or right here?
Not sure. I think your last save location.
Okay. Odd memory of that time it's so hot we started dying from it.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Fuck you, game. I'll eat all the chicken I want.
Think of another game where an egg in your inventory would become a chicken, but I think I'm thinking one of the Zelda games. You needed to use it to wake somebody up.
Yes.
I honestly can't remember. What do you need the chicken for in this? Or is it that you can? Is it a part of the economy thing of the game where you can buy eggs, rear them into chickens, and sell them back for more?
I remember there being something pretty clever with the chicken. I don't remember what it was.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like I remember it being important. I just, you know. I mean, is it the one and only, or can you make more?
No, because you can get fresh eggs all over the game.
That's the only one that hatches.
Okay, so keeping a fresh egg in your inventory until it hatches into a chick and then letting it grow into a chicken. Its primary purpose is to be sold for a significant profit, around $110 early in the game, offering easy money, as using it just makes it... okay, you can use it, but it just runs away. So yes, the point is to sell it.
I forgot all about that. But I feel like I remember there being a point when I was like, give me all the eggs. You know what I mean? Oh, what'd they say? That you can't go in there?
Still closed.
Oh.
She traded $1 million for $50.
Yep.
That's totally how business works. The fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like my pants are wet here.
Uh.
Yes. Nice.
What's that for?
Defense spray.
Oh.
What an eerily specific prediction.
Yeah.
Someone that's worked in a mall, I can testify that there are absolutely rooms like this that are just boxes and people selling bottle rockets.
Hard for beam, huh? Cool. Wait, look at his stuff again.
Can I not? Damn.
Those two super bombs and big bottle rockets.
Yep. Suddenly, spending currency makes sense in this game. Once you get me through the next fight. Toothbrush. Bet I need that.
Saints Row all over again.
I still don't get why so many people hate that game.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think part of the reason it ended up being fun is the necessary part of anything bogus in it didn't last long enough to be like, man, this is a real pain. Like, think about how not long it actually took to do the trucks of toxic waste.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
And some part of the reason that works is it kind of makes me want to do even that part of the game again.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some stuff like that that's kind of hard is fun in small doses. Because that makes me think of the bouncing around on traffic and destroying it game. When were you trying to get hit by cars? Of course, that I'm starting to wonder, is the death of that game just a conspiracy on the part of Rockstar? Because they're like, we don't want to have to put that many mini games in the next Grand Theft Auto game. Yeah, getting hit for money though, that one was pretty fun. Of course, you know, I was thinking one thing that was kind of odd about that game is I still couldn't tell you if it was hard or easy to get away from the police in that game. Because think about sometimes I just get right away from them, other times they chased me for literally like 20 minutes. And I didn't have like a 9-star rating or anything. It was just like a couple of guys just kept finding me. I can tell you've been keeping the high defense stuff on her. That makes sense, don't get me wrong, but she did not get that much of a raise.
Yeah.
I know she just doesn't have the good natural stats that he does, but it is funny how there's characters like Ness that it's like, it's funny because I can see someone being like, I don't know, can Cloud be in the same fighting game as Ness? And it's like, you know, Ness is more powerful than Cloud, right?
I was gonna say, technically Ness is kind of one of those eldritch horrors that, you know, you read about in Lovecraft stories.
Yeah.
The boy that can just do psychic powers and burn your fucking shit down. Like, that's scarier than fucking Carrie, and I don't mean my ex-wife, who is also scary.
Oh yeah, okay. If you took these powers away from her, she couldn't still just be like, well, I got my bat and hit points.
Yeah, no.
I mean, she was pretty easy to kill at the end of that movie, wasn't she?
Yeah. Man.
Some of the stuff here being dangerous.
I want to say the reason stuff is dangerous here is because it hits you with, like, odd status effects. Like, I recall that being the problem.
I just remember getting like wiped out by cups and coffee and stuff, but I bet they do put a stat effect on you also. I believe there'd be the records. Given the chance, these guys do some funky stuff.
Oh, if you don't have
You don't have one.
I don't have Jeff. That's what I don't fucking have. When Jeff died, I just totally lost my train of thought.
Yeesh.
I don't know if I can leave.
You can. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you can. You might want to heal Ness though. I could be wrong about stuff, but I want to say that we can get out of here. Because I've definitely been not strong enough for this part, but kind of stuck in this part of the game somehow. Maybe it's just because I saved over there after it happened. I don't think so. Okay, he did try to fight and say it would be dangerous. He's right behind you afterwards. Whoa.
Oh, thank God.
I've had to tiptoe my way in here, Jeff dying the whole time. I'm not saying Ness is doing super better than that, just not instantly dying. I forgot about them shooting you with lightning and shit. So you notice you got double tapped with that.
Yeah, that sucked.
I want to put your money away. Not saying all of it, but like a little bit of it. Oh, I guess you spent so much that it's not a problem. For some reason I thought you still had like 30,000. Okay.
No. Man, and I just juiced everybody's defenses too. I just want to point that out.
Yeah. This next dungeon's rough. This was definitely a major stumbling block for me at one point. So it was kind of one of those things where I went back to the desert, but I was already kind of like, the desert's not doing super awesome for leveling anymore, but I leveled some more there and some here. Shit. Yeah, you couldn't be sleeping and shoot fucking lightning.
Fuck you. Oh, come the fuck on, game.
He's really using that attack. Like, this is why we let you buy big battle rockets. I'm not saying use them, but you know what I mean again. Damn.
What the fuck? I don't know that I could sleep through getting my ass kicked that fucking hard.
Yeah. All that reflecting for nothing.
Oh my god, this game is making this the most miserably drawn out thing ever!
Oh, there you go. He hit you with his strong attack.
Fuck, finally! Oh my god. I just... Why, game? Why? And that is death number 2.
I would suggest a certain amount of grinding, but like you can do whatever you want.
No, that is wow.
Oh, you gotta go back down to bring Jeff back to life. Exasperated at your lack of due diligence.
Was what happens when you try to rush the game, I guess. You know, at least it saves my progress.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, and unlike Final Fantasy VI or Mario RPG, which I guess Mario RPG doesn't have that problem, but unlike Final Fantasy VI was a very similar thing. It doesn't like take anything away from you. I feel like there's some other game that does that too. Is it Chrono Cross? I can't remember, but like there's a few games that let you do that. The whole like keep going on without losing anything, but you actually technically do lose this or that. Because like in Final Fantasy VI, you keep your levels, but you lose Esper bonuses. I mean, it's one of those things you can actually get, like, if you save early on, kind of get really far in the game and then die, and then go back to the beginning of the game and be high level at the beginning of the game. I guess that's the difference between that and this, though, is you keep your story progress in this, don't you? There's another game that did that. Like, was Dragon Warrior like that? Did you keep your story progress in that?
Yes. You lost all of your money, though.
I guess Might and Magic tends to be like that too. It like costs all your money, but you keep your story progress, so it just gets spit back out into the world. Can't remember if you lose your followers, but you keep your equipment and stuff dead in your inventory.
I don't do that.
I remember just getting to the end of it and defeating like an aberration or an alien or something like that, right?
Goodness. Alright, well that's where we're gonna end this one for now. Then we'll come back next weekend with more Earthbound. Did the stuff with Chrono Trigger. Gonna do some more stuff with the recordings, gonna edit them up, and we're gonna do something with those endings. Don't forget to check out our stretch goals on Twitch.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with Parasite Eve. We're just gonna do it for 2 days. When I get where I get to it in the game, we'll probably pass it back and forth. That's all I got. You got anything?
I should have thought about it more, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do this next week.
Surprise! Warcraft's Midnight expansion's coming up in a couple of months.
No?
Got stuff with housing. Legion Remix is still going on, although I know I've not done any Legion Remix in like a month.
How much more do you still need to get done in that?
Oh, a lot.
Ah, okay.
But I'm not gonna do it all.
Ah.
I know some people, they are...
Well, I meant more like of what you want to get done. How much
Oh,
is,
what I want to get done?
Yeah.
More than I'm going to have time to accomplish.
Ah.
And if I would have spent the last month working on it, I might have gotten it, but I moved on to other things.
Okay.
Steam sale's going on right now, so I'm sure there'll be something from that I stream in the near future. I am going to still bring the end of Metal Eden at some point, just sitting down and doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's John.